The V.O.I.C.E framework for reclaiming your autonomy after chronic emotional neglect for years. You have lived with a quiet, persistent internal silence that made your own needs feel invisible. Chronic emotional neglect didn't just steal your past. It stole your sense of agency. It taught you to mute yourself, to shrink, to disappear inside your own life. Today, we're breaking that cycle. We are using the V.O.I.C.E framework to transform passive survival into concrete, non-negotiable self-advocacy. This is how you reclaim the reality that neglect tried to erase. The ghost of neglect. Chronic emotional neglect is not loud. It's not dramatic. It's the quiet thief that erases your sense of self, one unacknowledged need at a time. It teaches you that your feelings are too much, your needs are inconvenient, and your boundaries are a problem. Over time, that becomes an internal silence, a reflex to disappear, to defer, to make yourself small. And because invisibility became your survival strategy, decision-making now feels dangerous. But here's the truth. Reclaiming your autonomy is not optional. It is the only path out of passive survival and into a self-directed life. Validating and observing the internal self. The first step in the V.O.I.C.E framework is to learn to hear yourself again. 5. Validate. You begin by acknowledging the physical sensations that signal suppressed needs. Tight chest when someone interrupts you. Jaw tension when you say yes, but mean no. That sinking feeling when you abandon your own plans to accommodate someone else. These sensations are not inconveniences. They are data. Oh, observe. Start documenting the exact moments where you reflexively prioritize others' comfort over your own existence. Write them down. Not to shame yourself, but to witness yourself. Because when you observe your patterns, you stop being a bystander in your own life. You become an active observer of your stolen time, your stolen energy, your stolen voice. Implementing consistent evidence. This is where transformation becomes tangible. I implement. Choose one small, non-negotiable win each day, not a grand gesture. A micro-advocacy moment that proves you are now the primary authority in your life. Examples: saying, I need a minute before responding. Ending a conversation when your body signals overwhelm. Keeping a promise to yourself even if no one else sees it. These tiny acts accumulate into self-trust. C. Commit. Commitment is not about perfection, it's about consistency. It's about translating vague desires. I want more peace. I need more space. Into hard boundaries that protect your cognitive and emotional bandwidth. A boundary is not a wall, it is a standard. A declaration of what is no longer up for negotiation. E. Evidence. Every time you advocate for yourself, you gather evidence that you are no longer living under the rules of neglect. You are building a new internal archive, one where your needs matter, your voice counts, and your presence is non-optional. This evidence becomes the antidote to the old narrative that told you to stay quiet. The future of your agency. Imagine your life 1 year from now with a reclaimed voice. Imagine making decisions without fear. Imagine relationships where your needs are not an afterthought. Imagine a nervous system that no longer braces for disappointment. This is not fantasy. This is what happens when you build a solid internal foundation and refuse to abandon yourself. But old patterns will try to resurface. Neglect leaves echoes. When those echoes appear, return to your V.O.I.C.E. Validate the feeling. Observe the trigger. Implement a micro-advocacy moment. Commit to your boundary. Evidence collection that you are valuable and no longer invisible. Your voice is not something you find. It is something you rebuild, piece by piece, choice by choice, boundary by boundary. The V.O.I.C.E framework is not just a tool. It is a reclamation, a declaration that your life is no longer happening to you, you are happening to it. This is your moment to transform personal invisibility into a visible, self-directed future. Your autonomy is not a luxury, it is your birthright. And today, You begin living like it,